to you. Happy birthday to you. Sing it, R5. Happy birthday, dear Cameron. Happy birthday to you.
There you go.
All in one.
Hey.
Number 14.
Today we are going way north in New Hampshire, all the way up from Keene to Pittsburgh. That's right up by the Canadian border. We're going to visit Lake Francis State Park. It's a fishing trip, and I'm inviting you to come and join us.
Here in Lincoln, gas was $4.59. Almost 60 bucks. So almost 60 bucks.
Really?
Yeah, well, I was 3/4 of the tank down,
Right.
so
That's up fast.
almost be $100 to fill the tank up here.
Absolutely it would.
Taking a little rest stop. Time for lunch. Okay, stay. Stay. Mom's making lunch here for us. It's a nice thing about having a trailer. We can actually stop and make lunch. We don't have to eat out.
Yes.
Especially when we're paying so much at the pump.
Yes. And this is much better for us than just getting another burger.
Grinders today. Salami, turkey, cheese. Just got mine ready already. She's fast. Norman B. Fadden Visitor Center, 200 Kangamungas Highway. Working on the roof at the Visitor Center here. Reminds me of the guys working on the roof at Orchard Beach a few seasons back there in that hot weather. Not nearly as hot today, but still a little warm. We are here right now at Lincoln. Where are we going? Well, we're going to go way up this way, all the way up to exit 36, exit 35, and we're going to get off and we're going to take Route 3 up over to Twin Mountains. That's where the KOA was. We're going to continue up Route 3 all the way up past Lancaster and on up right off the map up there past Dixville Notch. Dixville Notch, if that sounds familiar to you, it's because it's the first place in the nation to cast their votes for the presidential election. And they all cast their votes like at midnight on election morning, and they count it, and we're the first to know what their polling data was. There's always like one guy that abstains, I think. We're heading for Moose Country. This is a fake one. Hopefully to see some real ones. That is one big teddy bear. It's a little memorial here to the U.S. Forest Service in honor of their managing the land that we use. So there used to be a problem with the New Hampshire forests. All the mountain forests in New Hampshire were private property. and they had no more control over their owner's treatment of them than over life on the moons of Mars. That was stated by the Forestry Commission in 1893. Before then was a boom time for timber barons. 685 logging companies stripped the forests. Railroads opened up vast stands of timber to logging. The timber seemed inexhaustible. It was $300 to buy 25,000 acres of forest. The solution to that was the Weeks Act, a law proposing the creation of public lands in the East. It was a radical new idea. Joe Cannon on the left was the Speaker of the House at the time and the chief opponent during the 10-year congressional debate. Not 1 cent for scenery. Then Representative John Weeks from Massachusetts sponsored the act, which would require forest lands to be managed to protect streams and rivers. His slogan was "Save the Headwaters." The debate raged in Congress for 10 years. It was finally passed in 1911. I have a relief map here of the White Mountains. Right up here is Franconia Notch. That's where we're going to be heading next.
Lunch concluded. On to our campsite.
As we head out, we leave Lincoln, New Hampshire, and get back on the freeway up through Franconia Notch. It is beautiful here, and there's a state park. We'll have to visit this sometime. This is also where the old man of the mountain used to be, way up on one of the mountainsides until it collapsed.
So exit 35, this is where we leave the White Mountains and enter the Great North Woods.
We are now back in Twin Mountains. There's Mount Washington, with snow still on top of it. Lancaster, New Hampshire, a very picturesque town. We'd like to look through the shops, but we can't do that today. We're on a tight schedule, and we still have about a 2-hour drive to our campsite. Lancaster Fairgrounds is home to one of the largest fairs here in the state. We'll have to come back up and attend that sometime. Route 3 is the Daniel Webster Highway, and north of Lancaster, it's known as Moose Alley. Really hoping we can see some moose this trip. On the right is Groverton Covered Bridge in Northumberland. Now that is one large American flag. And salute. Here in Colebrook, we meet up with Route 26. Turn right, and you'll take you to Dixville Notch. I love traveling through these quaint, quintessential New English villages, but I'll bet you it gets really cold up here in the wintertime. There's the first sign saying you're getting close to the Canadian border. You better have your passport ready. Of course, we won't be needing that. With the Connecticut River on the right now, we are entering Pittsburgh. This is a very small village. One wonders where they would have to go to do grocery shopping. Lancaster would be a very long drive. Whoops, I missed the turnoff to Lake Francis State Park, and we're up here to the first Connecticut lake. We'll have to turn around. That's what happens when you're paying too close attention to the scenery and not where you're going. Here's the turnoff, and it's a long dirt road down to Lake Francis. Here's the old River Road covered bridge. Sure glad they built a bypass for that. Here we are at Lake Francis State Park. Straight ahead to the boat launch, not where I want to go. Turn left into the campground. And we'll check in at the ranger station up here. So it took us at least 5 hours to get up here from Keene, New Hampshire. That's in the far southwest corner all the way to the upper north border. And that's, 4 hours of driving time through Concord and on up past through Lancaster. And about 1 hour to break for lunch and gas up. Mrs. Hornet is back. Will you please go away? Just buzz off. No. 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 He's still here. He likes my gimbal. Now there's 2 of them.
Yeah, what a difference a week makes. Last week it was, last weekend it was freezing cold and windy and brutal, and we didn't want to go outside for anything.
Right.
And this week it's in the 80s.
Yes.
And a nice light breeze. And very quiet here.
Yes, it is very quiet. Campsite right next to the water.
Yes, right next to the water. Got my line in the water. Nice calm evening. Doesn't get any better than this. Well, I guess it could get better than this. I could have a fish on the end of my line. That would make it better. Yeah, a lot better. It's been a long day, 5-hour drive, and then another hour to set up the camp. But it's worth it. It's a really nice place, and it's very peaceful. A few more people came in, but I haven't caught anything yet on my fishing pole, but there's always tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning here at Lake Francis. I got the fire going, I got a fishing pole in the water, and mocha in my chair. Couldn't ask for anything better. Some floating debris there came over and caught my line. Now untangled. Had a couple of nibbles. Even somebody stole the bait, but no full bites yet. Tangled again. What do you say, Leia? Your first thunderstorm in the trailer. She's not impressed. Just as the fishing was starting to get good, thunderstorm came on through. Shut it all down. Definitely a red sky at night tonight from the inside of the trailer.
Got an interesting setup. I hadn't seen them before with that curve.
Those Anderson blocks, yeah.
Yeah.
They were pretty nice.
Well, that concludes this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider clicking the like button and maybe subscribing to our channel. We sure appreciate it. We're up to 380 subscribers already. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the street.